What if that was it? The last time we ever saw Bluey. It's been a year since the episode Surprise dropped, and honestly, it caught a lot of us off guard. Not just because of the emotion it packed into 7 minutes, but because it felt different, unexpected. Since then, the internet's been buzzing. Was it a teaser for season 4, or was it the show's quiet way of saying goodbye? Well, here's the thing. What's actually happening is a bit more complicated, and depending on how you look at it, this could be the beginning of something big, or the start of the end. So, what's really going on with Bluey? What's next, and are we ready for the answer?
Ooh, this is a good one. You ready? Yeah!
Ready?
Well, ready or not, you need to hear this. Let's be real. Bluey isn't just a kids show anymore. Maybe you started watching with your kids like a lot of us, or maybe you just got curious, and before you knew it, you were 3 episodes deep, tearing up over animated dogs. Yep, we've all been there. There's just something about this show. The honesty, the humor, the way it quietly understands life better than most adult dramas. And now, after 3 full seasons and those surprise minisodes, we know a Bluey movie's on the way. And that's super exciting. But 2027, that feels like ages away. So naturally, a lot of us are wondering, what's going to happen before then? It can't be over for the healers, right? And maybe it's not. There are some interesting signs. One of them, just how much Bluey's world has grown. What started as a show about 2 sisters and their hilarious parents has slowly turned into this rich little universe, full of side characters we've come to love. In season 3, it wasn't just about Bluey and Bingo anymore. Episodes started focusing on other kids, and yeah, some of them really stole the spotlight. Remember Rusty in the cricket episode? What a standout. And then there's Jack and Mackenzie, but also Chloe, Coco, and yes, let's just say it, Muffin. We know Muffin can be a handful, but honestly, she's our handful. And if you're a parent, chances are you've had a Muffin moment in your own house too. Feel free to share it in the comments.
I don't want a frog card. I want the ballerina card.
Anyway, these side characters aren't just there for laughs. They give us new angles on friendship, family, and growing up, and each one adds another layer to the show. So if you ask us, there's a lot more story left to tell. But behind the scenes, something big was quietly unfolding, and it starts with a name you probably know by heart. Joe Brumm, the creative soul behind Bluey, the guy who gave us the healers, the backyard adventures, and those emotional gut punches delivered in just 7 minutes. Well, Joe recently wrote a letter to fans. A simple message, but it stirred up a lot of feelings. In it, he shared that he's stepping away from the series to focus entirely on the upcoming Bluey movie. And yeah, we get it. The movie's a huge deal. If the sign was a taste of what's coming, oh yes, we're in. But the letter also left one big question hanging in the air. What happens when the heart of the show steps away? It's one of those moments where you feel both excited and just a little unsure. On the one hand, a Bluey movie. That's been on the wish list for ages. But on the other, this could be Joe's last chapter with the show. At least for now. Don't worry, we'll talk about what this could mean for season 4 in just a moment. If you're enjoying this video and want more Bluey deep dives like this, hit that subscribe button. Your support really helps our small channel grow, and we truly appreciate it. So, is Bluey actually ending? It's the one thing everyone's been asking. With the sign and surprise feeling like a season finale and a series finale all rolled into one, it's easy to think this might be goodbye. But here's the thing, nowhere, not once, has Ludo Studio or the ABC said that the show is officially over. After season 3, they were pretty clear. Bluey isn't going anywhere. Now, does that mean we're getting a season 4 next week? Probably not. What it does mean is, the team's taken a well-earned breather. A creative pause. Joe Brumm's all in on the movie, and the crew's probably catching their breath. Totally fair, right? But just when we thought things had gone quiet, bam, the minisodes dropped out of nowhere. And just like the regular episodes, They came out in little batches, tiny bites of Bluey magic. That's why we don't think things are slowing down. It's very possible that more new episodes are already in the works. And here's the exciting part. There are a few clues about where things might be headed. That mind-blowing flash forward to an adult Bluey in the episode Surprise? That wasn't just a fun trick. It felt like a setup. Not only did we see grown-up Bluey, we saw her daughter too. If you haven't seen our deep dive on that, check it out after this. We'll link it in the description. That moment opened a door, a big one, because it suggests the creators aren't afraid to let the characters grow up. And that's rare in animation. We already saw Bluey turn 7 and Bingo had her 5th birthday in Handstand, so it's totally possible that Season 4 takes the girls into a new phase of life. And that's just the beginning. There's another storyline fans have been watching closely, one that starts with Aunt Brandy. After years of distance, she and Chili finally reconnected in the episode Onesies. It was an emotional one, especially when we learned that Brandy was struggling with infertility.
There's something Auntie Brandy wants more than anything as well, but she can't have it, and there's not really anything anyone can do.
But then came the sign, and suddenly, there she was, glowing, with a beautiful baby bump. So yep, Bluey and Bingo are about to have a cousin. But wait, there's more. We also saw Frisky and Rad getting married. And look, these two already give off future parent vibes. Rad's the older brother of Bandit and Stripe, both of whom already have kids. And Frisky, she's also been surrounded by mums in her social circle, so it wouldn't be a stretch to see them take that next step. And okay, we have to talk about the internet theory that exploded after the Minnesota phony. You probably saw it. Chili's lying on the couch, her hand on her belly, and yeah, the internet lost it. Was she pregnant? Well, sorry to burst that bubble, because in the flash forward during Surprise, there's a photo of the family at Bluey's graduation. And guess what? Still just the 4 of them. Chili wasn't pregnant, just a bloated belly. We've all been there. But still, even without that twist, there's so much brewing in the Bluey universe. New family members, characters growing up, flash forwards and emotional payoffs. Whatever Season 4 brings, we're ready for it. So, what do you think is next for Bluey? Will we see more flash forwards? New babies? Maybe even teenage Bluey? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We seriously love reading them. And who knows, your idea might inspire our next video. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to give it a like, hit subscribe, and ring that little bell so you won't miss what's coming next. We've got more deep dives, character spotlights, and wild but heartfelt Bluey theories on the way. Thanks for being here, guys, and as always, keep dancing like no one's watching, just like the Healers. See you in the next one.